So what Ralco does at the very basic level is we take technology and we perfect it.
Our mission is to steward our God-given gifts to affect the vitality and well-being of plants and animals, to help provide a safe, abundant, affordable food supply.
And it's so important because it contributes to peace and security around the world. So many relationships are developed around food. And our mission speaks to food. Our mission speaks to safe and abundant food. But with our set of values, it all gets kind of focused on relationships and people.
If you go into the different parts of the world, food and food abundance and safety are very big concerns. And we know from the World Health Organization that in the next 40 years, we're going to have to double the food supply in order to meet the growing population demands.
If you look to the food industry, there's probably never been a time where consumers have been so interested in where their food comes from, have been so interested in food safety. And really, there's never been a time where they've had less trust in food production systems. You know, it's one of the issues that we as a food industry have to become better at, is talking about what we're doing to improve food safety. We know that at Ralco. Research is a core component to perfecting technologies. The disciplines in place in our research programs, in our research facilities, really help us to make good decisions about our products and our programs, which help consumers, our customers, make good decisions as well. So that process of continuous improvement or perfecting technologies simply would not happen without research. It simply would not happen without good science.
And it becomes so critically important that our customers have confidence that whatever we put on the market has been well tested, well researched, and that we're there for their benefit.
Well, the investment into our research facilities is a pretty obvious component of our commitment to research. We've got a state-of-the-art plant research facility, including a greenhouse. We've got some swine nursery and grow finish buildings. We've got a battery where we do a lot of poultry research, and it's a lot of times very core to the improvement of our products, the substantiation of what they do. It really gives not only us a confidence in our products, which is, you know, of primary importance, but also helps us to bring that message confidently to the customer.
We really believe in investing back into our community. One of the most critical aspects of this research and cooperating with higher education is the very fact of the celebration of agriculture, the excitement of agriculture careers that I think sometimes young people don't really understand.
It's very important to be out here in rural agriculture, in rural America, where, you know, people appreciate the simple things that are associated with agriculture. You know, farming can take on a lot of unique challenges, and it's very important for us to be close to those challenges, close to those people. Our swine team talks about the critical nature of being out in the barns and being close to the pigs, because it's pretty hard for them to formulate diets and respond appropriately when they can't see the pigs.
So it's very important that we reinvest into the lifeblood of these rural communities, whether that's sponsoring the Egg Bowl at our local university, whether that's being involved with supporting local community events in these smaller communities that don't have the resources, quite frankly, to affect that. So we believe that the profitability of the company, there's an obligation to give back to the communities that have given to us.
We've really been a pioneer in the industry when it comes to natural. We know things like essential oils and prebiotic fibers and microbial catalyst type ingredients that bring value to the equation that the industry really needs at this point. We are faced with many challenges that are related to health, that are related to proper use of ingredients in nutrition, and using natural-based solutions to help animals and plants in productive environments is where we're at. Ralco Technologies and what we do really does connect well, I think, to stewardship in general. I mean, we have it in our mission statement to be stewards of the gifts that God's given us, and we want to be very practical with science. We want to be very practical with products and programs that really position the producer to make efficient decisions, to make their animals themselves or their plants themselves efficient.
Efficiency is something that we talk a lot about, whether it's on our agronomy side or whether it's our animal side. We need to get more mileage out of every pound of feed or nutrient.
Which is good for the animal, it's good for the producer, and it's good for the environment. Making good, efficient use of diets, making good, efficient use of fertilizers on land is very, very important for the future. There are people all over the world, and all of these people need food. We definitely need to bring technology to the forefront in different areas of the world, because some of the capacity that's going to be required to grow and to become more efficient is not on just U.S. soil.
To meet these demands, the rest of the world really needs to be able to share in some of our technologies. So as a company, to steward our God-given gifts, we feel like these are technologies that are going to have a positive impact.
And the reason that we're in Ecuador, the reason we're in the Netherlands, the reason we're in Thailand is because that's where the people are at. That's where people are needing to become better at food production and meet that demand that we know is coming. So what Ralco does at the very basic level is we take technology and we perfect it. Will we ever perfect it? I hope not, because that means our job's done. I don't believe this will ever be done. It's continuous improvement. But perfecting technologies at the basic level means bringing skill sets, bringing knowledge, bringing discipline, and bringing principle to technology that works.
You know, the most important thing I think is to be prepared and ready to adapt to change and the opportunities that change presents us. But one thing that should never change, is our principles and knowing the source of where everything comes from. We believe that our source of knowledge, our resources, everything that we have comes from the Lord Himself, because that's who created us, that's who we are. So principles are very important. It's very important to live out our values. Because of time, we're always going to be dealing with change, but never change your principles. Stay to your core values, and we will be successful as a company.